So I'm seeing a bit too much of people commenting, what are we going to do? What are we going to do about all these fucking pedos and cannibals, and how are we going to come together and deal with these people? Why aren't there arrests? Never mind the fact that we had to wait literal decades for everybody to wake up, and I use that in inverted commas, you can't see, wake up, right? We had to wait until the government and the mainstream media disclosed this information to y'all, because most people would not believe victims. Okay, and those of us that were listening to the victims and were believing their testimonies were being labeled conspiracy theorists and made fun of. Okay, I had people in my own family gaslight me and say that I was a nutter because I believed that priests were involved in harming children, which is, everybody's known for a long time, but yeah, I was called crazy for believing that. And incidentally, a couple of months later, they found the mass graves under Kamloops School, okay, which was a Catholic-run residential school for Indigenous children in Canada, where the Queen of England made an appearance and 10 Indigenous children went missing, okay? One of them survived. His name's William Combs. Look up that story. Okay, so we had to wait for most people to be told by Big Daddy and Big Mummy, Mockingbird Media, and the fucking US government of satanic pedophiles and cannibals to tell you, to disclose that they're satanic pedophiles and cannibals. Okay? So we're not awake. Like, nobody is awake. We're not waking up, okay? If you needed the mainstream media and the people in power that are enslaving you to tell you that they're enslaving you and they've been eating your children, then we're not awake. Nobody's awake, okay? The people that have been awake are dealing with a lot right now, okay? A lot of them have been imprisoned. A lot of them have been murdered. They've been martyred. Palestinians have been trying to tell us this for decades, and people wouldn't believe them. They kept on siding with the oppressor, okay? Many of them have been murdered now, okay? Many of the people involved in direct action have been imprisoned and are being held as political prisoners and are being tortured in prisons, okay? So if you're waiting for people that have been in the work, in the trenches for many years to lead the movement, they've already been leading it. They've already been leading it, okay? Those of us that have been in the kind of digital landscape trying to wake people up for many years, I mean, look at what's happened to a lot of us. Many of us have been completely deplatformed. I mean, I'm lucky to have the few hundred people that I still have listening to me on here, but I lost my whole entire platform, okay? I'm dealing with people in my community who've lost their jobs and their income and who are barely trying to keep it together, okay, because they've been doing this for so long and so heavily targeted. There's people in my community and my clients who are dealing with severe PTSD. Severe PTSD, do you understand what that does to a person, okay? So if you're waiting for the people that have been in this for longer to lead the revolution, then you've already lost, okay? We've been waiting on y'all. We've been waiting on them to reach critical mass of numbers so that we have enough people to actually do something about this. And now we're all being fucking targeted and people are sick. Like, people are having health issues that doctors don't even know how to solve, okay? There have been people who've been training in like alternative medicine, which is actually just original medicine, into how to deal with some of these very sophisticated health issues that people are dealing with because of all the nanotechnology and the things that they're spraying us with, and the things that they're injecting into our bodies. So we need y'all. And also discussing it on social media, that's not really where it's going to happen. Like, discussing what to do about these people, they're literally monitoring everything that we say. Like, y'all need to be meeting in person. You need to find a group in your local neighborhood, in your local city, in your nearest city. If you're not in a city, go find your nearest city where there's a group who's been organizing and doing direct actions, and start getting organized. Like, if there isn't one, start one. Start a women's group. Start a men's group. And one thing I'm hearing a bit too much of as well is women being like, men, we're waiting for you to start the revolution. And of course, it's always Western American, usually white women saying, when are the men going to start the revolution? Babes, half of the men are fucking, if they're not already in the files, they wish that they were, okay? Half the men are already rapists and pedophiles. So they're not going to start shit, okay? What are they going to do? Just kill each other? Like, men need actually a critical mass of other men to organize with, okay? And half of them are complicit in this shit, or wish that they were, or like addicted to porn, which is the same thing basically. So yeah, like, you can't be waiting on the men. Like, there's women in India who have taken matters into their own hands and been dealing with abusers for years by themselves. Like, you don't need the men, okay? Like, if we're talking about the resurrection of the sacred feminine principle of care meets courage, because by sacred basically implies unity of the divine masculine and the divine feminine principle, okay? Care meets courage, okay, in defending the sacred. Some men could be helpful. But in order to develop the strategy, you don't need the men. Like, you can do that yourself. Let me introduce you to my girl Ishtar, okay? What did she say? I will lead you into battle. Okay? And get off these online spaces, okay? Not everything is happening on here. Some stuff is happening in the real world.